guys. Hope you are glowing, growing, and thriving. I do. I genuinely do. And I have been working on my summer bod. Can you tell? Really like targeting the abs. And I'm feeling good and getting my 10K steps in. And I'm getting back to running. I used to be a runner, guys. And she's a runner. She's a track star. But it started like stressing my body out. I don't know. I guess I'm making excuses. My relationship, that too, that really effed everything up. And I'm just getting the strength back to run again. Like us women, we got to stop overly giving. Like I gave so much in that relationship that it just felt like no one could relate to how long it was going to take for me to build back up. Just pour back into myself so I could be ready to get back on the level I was at before I met that person. So like relationships can be detrimental to everything you got going on. The wrong relationship and a giving person like me that's just pouring and pouring and pouring out. In my healing journey, I've just been pouring everything that I poured out into the guy that made his life better for no reason. Also, I had no true allegiance to him. Like we weren't married. Stupido. But everything that I was pouring into him during my healing journey, I had to pour into myself, and it felt so good. But that's not what this video is about. Let me get on topic because we're 2 minutes in, excuse me. And this video is about feminine hygiene. So, especially as a person that works out 2 to 3 times a week and building up to 4 to 5 times a week. So as a person that sweats a lot, I can relate to all my girlies who are, a lot of us women, we are self-conscious about body odor, self-conscious about BO, and we don't go as hard as we should. We don't go to the full maximum. We don't push ourselves to the maximum amount and go hard because we are self-conscious about BO. Because it's so many expectations as women. We feel like if a guy we think is cute walks up to us and then we've gone so hard on our workout that now we don't smell pleasant or whatever, we're thinking about all of these things and how we have to live up to all these expectations. And even if we've done the preventative work of like putting on deodorant before we go to the gym, spraying some body spray before we go to the gym, we're still very, what's the word? Not insecure, but a lot of us women are very self-aware of that and nervous about it, very anxious about the smells that occur when working out and whether it's worth it or not. And a lot of women, sad to say, they don't exert themselves to the level that they know they should. They don't get a full quality workout in because they're worried about their BO. They're worried about their smell. So here's how to fix that. Here's some tips and advice that I've learned over the years and things that I do that work for me and will hopefully help you. So tip number 1, preventative hygiene tips. A lot of you probably already know about this, but if you don't, you need to know. So, and this is something that you should have learned all the way back in gym school and high school, but if you didn't, I'm not here to try to make you feel bad, I promise. Preventative means things you do before even working out to just make sure that, to try to make sure that when you start sweating, the good smells come out first before it gets to the point where you smell bad. Because we're not guys. Guys could just be like, oh, this is just a man smell. Women, we feel like we have one chance. If the guy we really like walks up to us and they get a whiff of some bad smell, now they don't want to ask us out. So we have all this pressure. And a lot of the times, the stuff we put on our body and our hair products and stuff is the first thing that's coming out first. So if they come and talk to us in the beginning or the middle of the workout, we're going to smell good. But if they come to us towards the end, I don't know, all those feminine smells might be gone. So we're very self-conscious about it. That's the word I was looking for, self-conscious, or 2 words. Self-aware, self-conscious, yeah. Because we know the expectations in the storybooks about what women are supposed to be, and it's so crazy to us. Anyways, especially like single women, I will say, like, once you're married and stuff, maybe you don't think about that as much, which can't wait to be that. But preventative steps. So put deodorant on, couple of layers, 4 layers, 5 layers, depending on the day, whatever workout you know you're about to do. Also, this might sound crazy, but before even sweating, even though you've showered and you smell good, doing a little wipe down to make sure any bacteria is cleared away. So the wipe down would be the crotch area. And this is going to be a different wipe for each area. The crotch area, a different wipe for the underarm area. This is before you reapply the deodorant, of course. And the third and final wipe is for the underarms. And if for some odd reason you feel like you need to wipe your ass, do that too. Because if you just took a shit or whatever, if you haven't taken a shit, no need to wipe the ass. But that's up to you. So that's 3 to 4 areas that need to be wiped down before you even work out. And then you're gonna go in with the deodorant, a light body spray, and then if you need to like refresh your curls, or for the girls with straight hair, you have like a hair oil that you use and you put it in before you put it in a bun or whatever. Go ahead and apply that hair product because that's gonna be emanating a really good smell usually. Most of our hair products smell really good. So go ahead and put that hair product in, your body spray, and your deodorant, and you're geared up for all of those smells to start coming out when you work out. So we feel good about the smells that are coming out through most of our workout. But one thing you shouldn't do, women, don't give less. Go hard. Go hard and just don't even care how you're gonna smell. Go so hard that you didn't even think about your smell. You should never be holding back because you're trying to make sure you smell good. You're not gonna get the results you want. And every trainer, every person will tell you that. Just go hard, go hard. And you'll realize that you were worried about it for nothing. So tip number 2 after preventative, which is the deodorant and the wiping down, or the wiping down and the deodorant and the body spray and the hair product or the hair oil. And then if you have curly hair, put the hair product and the hair oil, because we all know the more moisture, the better. If your hair's straight, you're probably just gonna do a hair oil because y'all don't really do creams and stuff until you're washing your hair. I don't really know much about straight hair. But anyways, whatever hair product smells good, put that in. And then step 2 for hygiene is aftercare. So you've gone hard. Let's say you went ham. Middle to 3/4 into your workout, you smelled like all the good smells. And by the end of it, you're a little funky. That's okay. You gave it your all on your workout. That's all we really care about. Let's say you're a little funky, just in some areas, but you're still smelling good overall because you got your hair products emanating a smell. Your body spray is still present. And if someone approaches you, they're really smelling that for the most part. Maybe a little bit of foam. But for the most part, they're smelling all the good smells still. But you've completed your workout at maximum capacity. You've given it your all. And you're smelling a little off in some areas. You're feeling self-conscious. So you proceed to rush to the locker room, the female locker room, whatever. And this is the step after. Proceed with the wipe down. Wipes. We got 3 different wipes for 3 different areas. Start with the arms, under the boobs, and the crotch. You probably didn't take a shit during your workout. If you did, I'm concerned. So just those 3 areas are good. Underarms, under boob, and crotch. Those are the areas that collect bacteria when we're sweating. So those areas are fresh now. Make sure every area is dry. Dry them down. Reapply deodorant. Do the body spray. And if you have the hair oil in your backpack, a little bit more hair oil, a little bit more hairspray, whatever. That stuff that smells good. And now, even after giving your all, you're read up on smelling delicious. So if someone asks for your number on the way out, or, whatever, your friend gives you a hug, everything's on the up and up with that. We're human, we're not perfect. If on the way before you do a refresh, something happens. I mean, it's out of your control, but at least you gave your workout your all. Women, stop sacrificing your good workout because you're self-conscious about your smell. I promise you, you're being given more grace than you think. What matters the most is that you get a good workout in, I promise. So, and this angle in the background is so unflattering. I don't like the bed thing. Let me move. That's so ratchet to move in the middle of the, anyways. This is better. But yeah, those are the hygiene tips that I use. And then when you get home, hop in the shower. But here's the thing. The shower routine is a whole nother conversation. So now we're delving into part 2 of this, the shower routine, because people shower differently. I'm excited about this portion. So the shower portion, the in-shower feminine hygiene portion. Hold on, guys. I don't like this angle. The in-shower feminine hygiene portion is a whole separate video that's coming up soon. Stay tuned. Bye. Keep glowing, growing, and thriving.